Everybody is talking about with the solar eclipse that we had this last time, how it completes the X on the map and how it's a mark of destruction, which it is. A long time ago, I remember hearing about an earthquake that occurred and the river flowed backwards. It's still listed in history the last time I checked, and you can find it if you search for it. But if you really think about an X on a map, doesn't X on a map mark the spot of treasure? So if you think about it this way, as you can hear, we're in the darkness right now. The Father has turned his face away from the nations, the whole world. There's only a select few that still have his light and his protection as a covering. Generation X is the last generation that knew what was good, that knew what it was like for the majority of society today, of what it was like to have both parents at home and a mom at home. There's a lot of children these days that don't get that. And even with Generation X, there were a lot that didn't get to have it. There's quite a few that did. The mark of treasure is going to be the greatest generation. We were young and stubborn and didn't listen, and we had to go through that school of hard knocks. But as we got older, we remember hearing them giving us the lessons in life. And now, if I can get near anybody who has age to them, especially these 90-year-olds, I ask words of wisdom that they can give me from their life experiences, their testimony, of how they've endured and how they're still here. They seem a bit surprised when I ask that. But I realized when I was younger, even though we naturally, a lot of us have fruits of the Spirit as a child, we still get disobedient because we haven't really experienced life. And then when we do, a lot of times, as an adult, you can go back and ask for their advice and learn from it. And sometimes you don't get to talk to them anymore because they're not here. What we are going through, there's a lot that have their lamps out, just as that light and the one over there. And every now and then you find a lamp that is still lit. It's getting real hard to find those these days. Generation X is going to be the light to bring on the next stage. You see, when there's an ending, there's also a new beginning. And Generation X is going to be those who bring God's kingdom. You see, we can tell when something's too good to be true. We can also tell when we are being lied to, because we were really the last ones that were taught. We have a lot we're all going to go through, and there's going to be a lot we have to watch others endure. And just as this light, we're going to have to be the light in the darkness. Because really, it's going to be the only way for the darkness to go away. When the light appears, they run. Goodness burns them as fire, because they refuse to turn from their ways.